Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the AAA meeting. I am your host, Otter says. Polydub is here, but he's muted, and Drunken Uncle is nowhere to be seen. What's going on, everybody? How we doing out there? Hello, hello. Donkey Punch said an early show. Yes, we have an early show this evening because I have a bunch of stuff to do tonight. So I figured get this out of the way just a little bit early and then get on with what I have to do. So just try to do the thing and still have time to do the other things later. How we doing out there, chat? Let's give a little bit of a read to the names. Shiru, hello. Peter, Mike Savage, Donkey Punch, Frankie Deller, Advocus, Patty O Furniture, Brian, Slimson Johnson, hello, hello, on Twitch and on the YouTubes. Zed, Real Time Fat Man, Aaron, Damon, hello. Green Badger Outdoors, nice. Darth Guys to low. Sin Sensation, what's going on, buddy? Ian? Ian. Gator Guy, what's going on? How's everybody doing? Hope everyone's had a fucking fantastic week. It is indeed Friday the 13th for the superstitious among you. Time to break out your witchcraft and wizardry, whatever your plan for the evening is. There is a Polydub. Hello, hello.
Hello.
What's going on, buddy? Thank you for showing up early. I do appreciate it.
No problem.
How you doing? What's going on?
Yeah, I've been here for a few minutes. I just didn't unmute.
I know.
Foolishly. Yeah.
We've all been
It's going all right. I was going with you.
Yeah, it's going. Forward, the general direction in which things should be going. This new job is physically demanding. Definitely not expecting to lose. Oh, there you go. Ahoy, Polydub.
Hello.
I think we've caught him in snack time.
No.
I would love a snack. Miss Sin got what's that hot and ready shit pizza the other night, and I'm like, I'll have a slice of it, just something to tide me over. I wish I did not do that.
Why?
Because I feel like fucking dog shit, dude.
Oh, okay. It turned your stomach?
Yeah, I've been popping Tums since I ate it.
Remember we were talking about sandwiches the other day? When
I got a Reuben last night.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
I went and got a Subway sub after we were talking about sandwiches because we both got hungry, right?
Oh, yeah. I
went and got Subway. Yeah. I was popping Tums the whole night. There was something wrong with them meatballs, man.
But they're so good.
Yeah, it was good. When I ate it, I wasn't complaining. It was about an hour later where I was like, oh, God, I feel so good.
I don't know what that type of meatball is called. My buddy dubbed it the poor man meatball. It's got that real non-meatball taste to it.
Yeah, like there isn't much meat in it. It's all filler.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell they're made of. But like every once in a while, I'll be at a party and I'll take a look. I'm like, those are poor people meatballs. And I have
you mean like they'll have like a meatball bowl with toothpicks at a party?
Yes. Yeah. Like those are poor people meatballs, and I go eat like fucking 12 of them.
Yeah. They're frozen is how they come. It's like, what kind are they? Frozen. That's.
But there's something about it where every once in a while I just need that taste.
Yeah. 90% breading. Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah.
We use shredded eggplant. You're about to get banned. I don't think YouTube is letting my message go through. I have been hearing a lot of other live streamers talking about how YouTube's live system, whatever's going on with their live streams, live chats, all that stuff, it's fucking up. It's kicking people out. They're having to redo their thumbnails like 4 times. It's being auto set to private. Like a bunch of shit. So YouTube's probably updating something, and it's fucking everything up. Well, it's an election year, so that also could have something to do with it.
That would explain how I lose like 20 subs and then get 25 back. And it's like, what did you do? Yeet 25 accounts and then bring them back?
Probably. I haven't having issues for months with that. It's getting 4 ads every stream. Well, it depends how long the stream is. 4 ads probably isn't too bad. But if YouTube is going to jock the membership idea from Twitch, they should make it so members on a channel don't see ads.
You know what? That's reasonable.
I mean, that just makes sense to me. They're getting 30%. Like the average membership is $4.99. They get 30% of that. So what's that? $1.50-ish. And it's probably more money than they're going to make showing you ads, but you know, it's extra money. YouTube's been hiding streams from me lately. I have not had a live stream pop up in my recommended feed for about 2 weeks. Anybody's live stream.
Huh.
I don't know. I've had notifications, and when I click on them, it brings me to an older VOD. So whatever YouTube is updating, it is really fucking their system up. They're likely getting ready to do a purge. It's possible.
Getting ready to do a purge. That's just funny how you put it. Yeah, YouTube's getting ready to kill people.
I mean, more or less, it's what they do. Like your favorite channel is there one day, then gone the next. What's that to you?
Murder.
Moida. Dial M for Moida. Same here. It's whatever shit show they're running, whatever coding that they're using, it is not working the way it should be, clearly. Oh, right in the microphone. Delicious.
Oh, well, fuck, I hit mute. Damn it. Hold on.
Polly's blowing his nose right in our ears. At least I have the courtesy to mute. YouTube is Google, and they have... Yeah,
there. You didn't hear shit. I fucking looked right at that fucking mic button to make sure it was red, and there we go. Okay. I won't apologize for my... Well, okay, I will apologize. Sorry about that. For my late season allergies-isms.
I thought there was more to that sentence.
Well, no. Well, do you want me to continue to complain? It feels like somebody's got a grip on the front of my brain and squeezing it.
Yeah.
Sinus headache. That's it.
Summer allergies are the fucking worst.
Well, it's fucking fall, man. What the hell?
I don't think it's fall yet, technically.
Well, yeah, it's not technically fall. You know why? Because my birthday doesn't fall in fall, and it's my birthday today. Woo!
Oh, happy birthday, man.
Well, thank you. I mean, technically it's tomorrow. But
okay, well, shut the fuck up then.
No, well, shut up. I'm not streaming tomorrow, but I will be streaming tomorrow tonight because Norbar, you know, it goes over midnight. So, yeah.
It usually doesn't start till after midnight.
Not on purpose, man. Shut up.
I didn't say on purpose. I just said it usually does start after midnight. Happy birthday, Polly. Happy Verde. Happy birthday, Polly. Happy 80th birthday, Polly.
Woo! Yeah. Celebrating that senior status. I'm old enough to be running for the presidency, damn it.
You got your AARP card ready to go get your dinner at 4:30 this afternoon?
Absolutely. Our T-bone steak, the early bird special.
Oh, do you think old people really order a lot of T-bones?
No, I think that's why. I think they deliberately put early bird specials for the old folks as things that they know old folks aren't going to eat, like things that are not friendly to dentures.
See, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Advocate said I can join AARP in 3 months. Well, if you join AARP, then you should... Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that one. Any whore. Are you on social media much, Twitter or otherwise?
Much? I don't know. You don't consider YouTube to be social media?
No, I meant like scrolling a feed.
Scrolling a feed. No, just Twitter and not that much, I guess, would be the answer.
Okay.
I've been contemplating for like 2 years now getting on Instagram, and then keep saying no.
I don't even use Instagram that much. It's all right. My Facebook feed has been absolutely inundated with just these brain rot fucking terrible takes after the debate. Going, Trump refuses to debate Kamala again because she roasted him so badly. Trump lied 72 times, according to...
The whatchamacallit service that I use, one of the news aggregators I use has become... I barely use it anymore to collect stories because it's become so lefty. Just in a year, it's like a whole bunch of lefties took over the editing of it. And all of the comments that they appear on the far right side of the screen for whatever, like here's the top rated comments across the news service, regardless of the story. Every one of them was about Trump's ass. Seriously, his ass got roasted. Hey, Donnie, is your ass sore today? And it's like, none of that happened. You guys are just really, this is the level of desperation. You know what I mean? I see nothing but insecurity at work there.
Oh, yeah, because a lot of them will get clicks if they put Trump in the title. It's
oh yeah, they're definitely trying to get to peak likedness or everywhere. Right? Oh, it's pathetic.
But my favorite one that I've seen so far is fact checkers like the moderators don't need to fact check the truth. That's why they didn't interrupt Kamala.
That is shocking. That is so stupid. It's so bad. Holy shit. Yeah, that's what's going on. Well done.
Like, she said many blatantly false things, but they're like, they don't need to fact check her because she's telling the truth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what happened.
Like, it's just all I'm hearing is brain rot. You don't believe what you're saying. You don't actually think that Kamala, like every politician ever until now has been a dirty liar, except Kamala.
Yeah, she's that and the auntie Kamala thing.
The
and
what?
It's like, so it's kind of like a thing that black folks do where it's like, you know, they've all got them supposedly. I mean, this is just racist stereotyping, honestly, racist stereotyping from black folks themselves. See, every black family's got like 5 aunts. Don't tell me you don't have 5 auntie so-and-sos. I mean, they're not really related to you, but like, you know, it's a black thing. You wouldn't understand. And so they have this habit.
I have people like that in my family.
Oh yeah, so do I. Like my mom's lifelong friends that are women, like, you know, and it's like, this is your aunt. I don't know. Calling them auntie, no, but this is your aunt and they're my mom's friends. Yeah, that's a thing. So there's politicians that are like Auntie Maxine, like as in Maxine Waters. That's 100% a thing. Just like DuckDuckGo that shit and you'll see it come up. Like over on The Root and shit, they constantly reference her as Auntie Maxine.
Oh yeah.
Is there a better way of like look at these far right ultra MAGA idiots with their God Emperor Trump thing, and it's like it's a joke, and they try and compare it to Auntie Maxine, and I'm like, okay, well, you know what? Have it one way or another.
Shut up!
Damn it!
Be quiet!
Bastard.
Good.
Look at it one way or another whichever way you want. It still doesn't look good. It's like, yeah, well, you shouldn't really be that upset about the God Emperor Trump thing if you do it yourself. And even if it's not the same, well, ours is a reference to a fucking board game. It's a joke reference to a fucking board game.
No, you really believe he's God and an emperor.
Yeah. It's like, it's a 40K reference. And yours, you're trying to pretend that this person you don't even know is a member of your family because, you know, they're black like I'm black, therefore we're related. And I'm like, you know, if a white person said that, you wouldn't like it. And you'd be right. What the fuck are you doing?
It's very weird. Just how people look, even people you assume are moderate. Like there's a dude I know in real life who seemed pretty moderate to me. And then he turned around and he's like, fact checkers don't need to fact check Kamala. They only fact check the truth. It's like, okay, so you've got the issue, right? Brain rot. So what you're saying is Camel Toe Harris got that gat with the skibbity riz. I believe she does have the necessary skibbity riz to entice certain people. Her skibbity seems to out skibbity that of somebody like Trump's, who's got that orange skibbity, but they like the darker tan one. Almond might be the right word.
Yeah, almond. They definitely picked the wrong lady if they like it dark.
Yeah, darker.
Yeah, well, I guess on a good day, Trump's actually darker than her if you start comparing shades.
What the fuck is Sin saying? I'm talking about Trump's versus Kamala's.
You don't know about the skibbity
Skibbity.
You don't speak hibbity jibbity, do you?
No, you need to understand the hibbity and jibbity to understand the skibbity and dibbity. I got a meme for this.
I love how this gibberish. There you go. The skibbity's part of the hibbity jibbity gibberish. It's like you'd think we were just talking some I don't know, Dr. Zeus nonsense. Dr. Zeus. Dr. Seuss.
Dr.
Nonsense.
Zeus.
Yeah.
God of Thunder and chicanery. I got something for this actually.
I sent you an Instagram thingy there in your DMs that I got sent, and it's like, which one of these is you? Because one of these people reminds me of you, and I'm like, oh, okay, well that hurt.
Hold on, I'll pull that up in a second. Let me share the screen to you because I got a Soap Anno's meme for you. There you go.
Back to no, that's not it. There we go.
I watched Gmod videos and YouTube poops in high school. I understand Gen Alpha shitposts. I understand Skibbity Toilet as a concept.
I remember that scene. Look, I got a semester and a half at Seton Hall. All right, I understand Freud as a concept. Yeah, that's it.
I had no idea Zeus had a broccoli haircut. My brother sent me this fucking meme and said, if you have hair like this, shut the fuck up. It was all the broccoli haircuts like this. Okay, let's see what Polly sent over. Is this appropriate for the tubs? I guess it's on Instagram. Should be okay.
For the tubs?
Yeah.
Oh, YouTube. Yeah, no, there's no cusses in it at all. This is pretty vanilla. It's just, it's a guy who's like a psychology dude who's doing little skits where he's playing everyone, the girl and the guy, like to demonstrate different habits inside of relationships and shit. That's the shtick.
All right, let's take a look.
Yeah, likewise. I'm avoidant attachment. Can I just say, I'm immediately attracted to your stoic nature.
Dude.
You seem so independent and confident. Yeah, give it a few months. You'll be calling me cold and self-centered. Guilty. Yeah, I'm actually attracted to how emotionally expressive you are. I've pretty much shut off all my feelings. So. Well, pretty soon you'll be saying you feel completely smothered by my emotions. Hey, looks like I have feelings after all. Hey, can I ask you a personal question? Hey, what's up? What are you afraid of in relationships? Rejection, mainly? Being seen as a failure? You? Abandonment? How's that manifesting itself for you? Inability to set boundaries or advocate for my needs. I mean, heck, I don't even know if I'm allowed to have needs, right? I'm terrified to upset people. Even people I don't like. I pretty much avoid any real vulnerability or intimacy. It kind of terrifies me thinking of getting too close, you know what I mean? Interesting. I tend to feel like I can't get enough closeness. I've never experienced that. We really are opposites, aren't we? So we probably shouldn't get together, right? Or, hear me out, we could get into a long-term situationship where we break up occasionally, of course, but you always come back because you think you can change me, and I enjoy connecting with no commitment. That sounds miserable. But there's just something about you. I can't put my finger on it. It's called being emotionally unavailable. You should be used to it given your childhood. Oh, yes, that's it.
Wow. Sheesh.
I felt judged, man.
I feel a little bit called out. All right, what's this one? After dating toxic. Or dating after toxic.
Hey, it's great to meet you. Yeah, likewise. Are you a narcissist? Hey, what can I get started for you tonight? We're gonna need just a minute. Okay. How are you healing from your trauma? My what now? Your trauma. Are you healing, or are you planning on projecting your unprocessed pain onto me through your inability to self-reflect or take accountability? Wow, someone's been to therapy, right? Is that hot in here? Anybody else? What's your attachment style? I mean, you're not planning on love bombing me and then running away when I actually get close because of your deep-seated fears of intimacy and rejection, are you? I have no idea what you've said this entire date. What would you say is your favorite aspect of emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence? It's a good question. Is it self-awareness, regulating your nervous system, vulnerability, and empathy? Yes. Which one of my needs are you eventually going to say is a burden? Your needs? Yeah, is it going to be my need for non-sexual affection, emotional connection, reciprocation, equality when it comes to the domestic labor and the mutual chores? I'm sorry, what? If I was vulnerable and respectful about a negative emotion I was having, would you as my partner, A, take it as an attack, B, get defensive, C, validate, or D, counter blame and say nothing you do is good enough? Wow. Can I pass? Is there a pass option? Really need to go ahead and get that order in. We're clearly not ready, okay?
Wow. Jesus Christ, dude.
All of his stuff is like, how do you think anyone gets together, man? Because, like, I don't know, he's pretty good at calling people out and their stuff. It's just,
So I'm actually going to apologize. You're not dipshits. Kamala is the dipshit. So unless you want to be a bunch of Kamala Harris simps, you're going to smash that fucking like button, fuckers. Thank you, Steve Dave.
Woo!
I can't even relate to any of these things being said. I'm just going to not say anything. I forgot it was starting early today. I just got the notification. Thanks, YouTube. Cool.
I can't relate to any of these things being said. Yeah. Platy lies.
Platy's a dirty liar.
Mm-hmm. Which one of my emotional needs are you eventually going to consider a burden?
That should be a question I ask.
My favorite one, like, I mean, there was a lot of call outs in like the first one you played, man. It's like, if you're a guy, you know, oh yeah, you've lived up to one of those things. It's just it's like, I don't know, there's just something about you. It's called being emotionally unavailable. You should be used to it considering your childhood.
That was fucking brutal. I'm gonna have to pull that out at somebody at some point. That's brutal right there.
Yeah.
The answer to that is yes. Yes, that is what I'm going to inflict on you. Oh, boy. Anyway, we got a bunch of news. You want to jump into it?
Let's do it.
Oh, finally, the part-timer shows up.
Dude, I'm so sorry, man. I completely forgot that you said we were going to start half hour today. It's Steve Prawn's birthday as well, by the way. Happy birthday, Steve Prawn.
Happy birthday,
So I was
Mr.
just out
Prawn.
having drinks with him. And he was like, you want another? I was like, no, I got to go for the show in a bit anyway. And then I get the message from you. I'm like, oh, no, I got to go for the show now.
Are you using some of your PTO for that? Oh, do you not have PTO in Britain?
Personal time off?
Paid time off.
Paid time. Oh, no, we have it more than you do. Yeah.
Oh, then why'd you seem so... Oh, you know what? Never mind. What's going on, buddy? How you doing?
How you doing, man?
What people think talking to me is going to be when they find out I have a degree in counseling. The only way to find out I'm potato brain. Yeah, they're like, oh, she must be brilliant. She has a degree in counseling. She must be really educated. They start talking, they're like, oh, her brain is made of dog shit, actually.
Yeah, I was with a girl for 2 years who had a degree in counseling. And I tell you what.
God.
Awful relationship, man.
Oh, dude, I can only imagine.
She always wanted to practice with me as well. She's like, come on, you're an actor. Like, you know, so pretend to be an abused child for me. I'm like, is this a sex thing?
Yeah, well, are you getting off on this? What's going on?
Right.
No, we were just getting into the schnoo, so if everybody would be so kind as to smash the like button, share it out on your socials. We are starting a bit early today, as you can tell. We are still running on the DAUM upgrades because like an hour before the show started, I found my laptop and I was not able to import the Burning Man upgrades to here. So we will have that for next week. So do the liking, the sharing, all that fun stuff. Streamlabs for everybody listed down below. If you want to support, we got all the regular upgrades. I think we have like 5 each. So anything at Robot Stomps or above is going to be an upgrade if you guys want to see that.
I want to see that. I want a robot stomp.
Dude, the Robot Stomps and the Violence Cats are the best donations I have right now.
Death is preferable to communism.
That's a fact, too.
Right.
Freedom. Ooh, Steve Dave for a fucking novel.
Yeah. I'll read every third word. Let's just see how sensible it is. Steve Dave's bullshit reasons. Thank you for the
third word.
Every third word?
Mm-hmm.
I really want you to do every third word, yeah.
All right. You two, Kamala, fuck this. I have appropriate bullshit cover characters. Dono Harris.
That was amazing.
That was
yes.
beautiful.
I suggest from now on that's how we read donations out.
Just Steve Daves.
Or just Steve Daves. Deal. Fucking deal.
I would like to thank everybody who sent me birthday wishes over in the DMs. I mean, not everybody who is DMing me here over on Discord is here in the AAA or the Noir Bar chat. But if you are, thank you very much. Just sending my return thank yous.
Was it your birthday as well?
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
You got the same birthday as Steve Prawn?
His birthday is tomorrow.
My birthday's
He's lying.
technically
He's a
tomorrow.
dirty liar.
Well, I'm not streaming tomorrow, except tonight on Noir Bar, where it passes the international.
And you usually don't start until after the international punchline is passed.
The older you get, the more you lie.
You can keep saying that all you want. Guy who has a birthday 35 fucking times a year.
I
mean,
didn't make that. Phil Gilmore made it so.
Well, you didn't lean into it at all. Phil's not on, and you're totally dropping the joke.
It's always on, mate.
If it was Phil Gilmore's
I mean, all sorts
fault.
of people like a toe. Remember a toe? Fuck. He said, thanks for the fucking birthday wishes, a toe.
If jealousy had a voice, my God.
You know what? That's a great segue to our first article, actually.
Oh, really? All right.
Bride blasts, and I brought this up for you, Polly, because I was really interested to hear what your take would be on it. 70% of her wedding
a crying
guests.
bride in the middle of a meadow. You thought of me?
Yes.
Awfully photogenic for a woman who's in tears.
Blasts 70% of her guests for failing to give her a gift.
Wake up, citizen. Do not fall for the commie psyop. Better death than red.
How did she segment off 70% of her guests? Like,
I think she just blasted the guests who did not bring gifts, and it was 70% of the people who showed.
Round about 7. I mean, the thing is, like, it is every girl's
Polly
dream
gets an upgrade for showing up on time.
to wear a wedding dress and break down in tears in the middle of an orchard. That is every girl's dream.
It is.
I don't know what a problem is here.
Well, okay, lots of weddings happen at outdoor scenic locales, of course. So what I think happened here is that whatever man she attempted to wrangle into a forced wedding when he wasn't ready, so he didn't show up, and she just broke down and cried, and everyone left.
That's almost what happened tonight with me being late.
Real quick. Thank you so much, Gator Guy. Always look forward to the streams. Keep up the great work, gang. Thank you, Gator Guy. And for future reference with tonight's titular article, you're never going to want Polly fully decked out in space demon killing armor, and you'll see why. So you're gonna have to upgrade me and Drunkle so we could fight off the evil Otter menace that is coming. But
so I mean, do upgrades count for other people getting $25 donos?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Ooh, I like that.
It's a birthday stream.
I probably should have asked that by DM, so it did sound like I was forcing you into answer yes.
Yeah, you can't say no now, can you?
I mean, I absolutely could have said no, but we have a bunch of upgrades, and it's a birthday stream, so sure, why not?
Okay, well, I got my new $25 dono, so by all means.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow, what an interesting way to work that in.
Wrapped up like a neat little package then, isn't it? I had Steve Dave for $1. He says...
every third word.
Yep, microwaving, tea, Welsh people love fuckwits. Wow.
Nicely done.
There are secret messages in all of our donations. I'm beginning to realize that.
I'll go back and read them all again now.
So it's every third word is what he wants to say. So you're going to have to switch it up and do like every third word, starting with the first and the third, then six.
Oh, you start with a third.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna have to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we can't let Steve Dave win.
No.
Or communism wins.
But here's the thing with a wedding. I was brought up that even if it's a $20 bill in an envelope, you always bring a gift to a wedding.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I went to a wedding that it was someone I had met. It was like a friend of the girl I was seeing at the time. And it's like, I really feel the need to go to this wedding. She's in blah, blah, blah. It's in upstate New York, but anyway, we went. Yeah, I brought money. like, you know, in an envelope, something. Like, you can't show up empty-handed. Yeah, I hear you. You got to bring something.
You can totally show up empty-handed.
No, you can't.
Well, you can, but expect judgment.
Well, no, it's not even. But the thing is, like, you know, like you hit like mid-20s, and a lot of your friends who you've managed to hang on to for those times, yeah, they're just as broke as you. They're not expecting you when they get married to. I'll tell you what, the best wedding I ever went to, it was a mate of mine. He was with this girl for 15 years, and he managed to put a wedding together for £200. And he will tell everyone this because he was so proud of it. And her fucking dress came from a charity shop, or what you guys will call a thrift shop. And she absolutely fell in love with it. It was one of the best weddings I've ever gone to because they were just so very, very happy with what they had and were not expecting anything more. That was the best wedding ever.
It's a nice story, but if you show up to somebody's wedding and they have a reception, they have all this stuff, the way I was raised is you have to, like, my middle school friend got married while Miss Sin and I were at Burning Man, and I still sent a card with like $100 in it.
Nice.
Because it's like, you were my best friend for years. I'm still really, really good friends with your brother. I'm not going to just not RSVP. I'm not, like, I got to send you a toaster or something. You know what I mean?
I'd rather send a toaster, but then also, like, when it comes to registering for gifts as well, they're like, oh, we want an air fryer. Like, I'll get you an air fryer. No, we want a Ninja air fryer. Like, bitch, you're getting an air fryer that I found in the middle aisle in Lidl.
Like, they had a wedding registry that you could have bought off of, and it was like, well, all we want is like a couple of these, like, they're a little more expensive kitchen appliances. This is for our families and friends. We're just asking for cash so we can go on our honeymoon. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll toss you some cash for your honeymoon, sure.
I mean, I don't think gifts as an obligation I have a problem with. Like, for instance, tonight, Steve Prawn's birthday, right? So I didn't get him anything, but I did buy him a shot of Sambuca. Does that count as a gift?
God, no. That's doing something for your boy. Like, I mean, you can convince it.
No, because he hates Sambuca, so it was.
Well, then
if anything, it was the opposite.
Not a gift, if it's, but you like it.
No, I hate it as well. We keep buying each other Sambuca because we both hate it.
What did you accomplish? It wasn't even a gift
I made
for
him. I made a Chinese face screw up to look even more Chinese than before. You ever seen a Chinese guy squint? It's fucking difficult, man.
So it was an act of racism, then, is what you're saying?
Yes. You know, I'd actually say it was a hate crime, Polly.
You know what? I've discovered. I've been just looking at this bride sobbing in the meadow here. I've realized something. This is what my wedding was probably going to look like.
Because you're late?
Yeah. Which one? Because oh god.
No, the bride will be crying because she'll figure that, like, I jilted her and left her crying at the altar. In reality, I'm just running late. I'm going to show up.
You could have gone down the route of tears of joy, but no, you've upset the one woman in your life right here.
Nobody in a dress like that for tears of joy.
Oh, they do. They do. It's their dream.
Yeah, I do.
I don't know, man. The way I was raised is, if you go to a wedding, especially if there is a reception, you should bring a gift.
Well, I mean, look, my man, the last wedding I went to, I had to borrow a tie off of someone, man. I am fucking getting a goddamn air fryer. I'm putting £100 note in a fucking envelope because £100 notes don't exist.
20-pounder.
80-year-old Polly's getting married. I'll have you know that I got a wedding proposal through Twitter DMs once. Yeah, damn right I'm going to get married.
Love at any age.
Yeah.
We're not any age, but
yeah, I was going to say.
Hey, Doc, I got your clips and whatnot in DMs. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated.
That's what Doc says, an actor without a tie. The thing, all I had were black ties.
You can't afford
and you're wearing like a dark suit. No, I especially didn't have time. But I put on you got your suit, your white shirt. I put on a black tie, and they're going like, Millard, it looks like you're going to a funeral. And of course I'm giving the old Johnny Cash response. Maybe I am, but they went, no, seriously, like, change your tie. All I've got are black ties. So I had to borrow a red tie, the color of love.
What are you?
Or danger.
A waiter? You've only got black ties? What is that?
But on the other hand,
I'm an out of
it's-
work actor, dude. Yes, I am a fucking waiter.
It's tacky to blast people online. I agree. That is accurate too.
It is.
But still,
that's quick,
I'm gonna give
Drunkle.
2
How many tie knots can you tie?
Right now?
Like,
How long have I got?
how many tie knots can you make? How many?
Well, like in a minute?
No, I mean off the top of your head, how many can you do?
I just do the Windsor, bro.
Oh, you just do it at Windsor? Okay.
Just do a Windsor.
I'm a half Windsor man myself, but
This is what we had to wear a tie in school. So you had to work it out. But my father's a dick. So I had to work out how to tie a tie on my own. Pre-internet, by the way. Well, not pre-internet, but it was just on his Bambi legs at the time. And everything turned out fine. Got
see,
all
I
the
was looking
GCSEs.
for. I knew of it as the forefinger, and that sounds like pretty.
I knew a
You know.
girl with that nickname in high school.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like it sounds that way, right? And the 4 in
We called her
hand.
knuckle.
Yeah, I had to look it up. It was the 4 in hand. But I did find something that's like, holy shit! Here, look at this thing. This is something's gone wrong. I wouldn't wear any of these. What the hell?
What the fuck is that 4th one?
You see what? what is any of them? I mean, the first one's kind of creative, but
What are you looking at, guys? Oh, there you go. Right, okay.
What the fuck?
Jesus, what is the 4th one? What the hell?
you see what I'm
It's like
saying?
a rack of ribs. What the
This. Okay, the first one is okay.
Tag
The s-
yourself. Tag yourself.
the
Which
second-
kind of knot are you?
I would be the middle. If I had to pick one of these, I think I'd have to be the middle.
That
can see that
middle
about you.
one,
You're-
I am fascinated on a tie origami level of how that's accomplished. It's kind of like the pine cone of tie knots,
Mhm.
It is. It's multi-layered. It's complicated. A woman looks at that and goes, "There goes a complex man."
Yeah,
Dude, so for my mom's funeral, my brain just forgot how to work and I couldn't remember how to tie a tie. And since this day, I knew how to do it at one point, but I got put on the spot and I still don't remember how to do it. So looking at this, it's like, how many flips around my neck does that middle one take? 8?
That's what. Like, how
It's
much
gotta be a
tie do you
very
have
long
left
tie.
after you've done that?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Like,
That's a
are you
scarf, bro.
yeah, it's like you're using the majority. Vivite, I hear what you're saying. That was second from the left or first from the left, the green one. There's some style to that. That's not
I
uninteresting.
like that because
yeah,
that one
it's-
actually looks like a shirt and tie on its own.
Yeah, but the back tie
Good call.
is
It
bigger than the
does. It
front
looks
tie.
like if you have a nice
Collar
collar,
going?
you're
Mhm,
replicating your tie, you
Right.
know? Yeah, and then the far right one, the blue one there. That's very. I'm a Christian man, and I'm into the Trinity. That it's sort of like signaling.
Well, yeah,
you're-
it's far
you know-
right. Yeah.
I'm curious about so the two on the right. Do you have to use that thin of a tie to accomplish them? Is that
Probably,
that's-
yeah.
Bad tie material.
Funny how?
I dig
How
that
am I
one in the
funny?
middle. The more I'm
I'm
looking,
funny
I
how?
really,
Are you
that,
funny
that
like
one in
I'm
the
a
middle
clown?
makes
I
me
amuse
think
you?
like,
What the
yeah,
fuck
I
are
think
you
could
looking
be-
at?
You
What
would be
the
a source of conversation. You have people
talking over
walking
his
up and
own dono.
talking to you, man.
It was over his own donation.
What?
He'd rather talk about ties than receive $13.50.
Oops. What?
I've seen some devastating tie knots. When that same wedding I was on about, all my mates met at my house. Well, I mean, most of them I was living with at the time. We all get fucking ready, and we actually walked down to the church because it was £200 for the whole fucking wedding. It was all astoundingly local, and it was lovely because it was a Saturday morning. Everyone leaves the house on the fucking high street in their suits and shit like that. It was we almost walked slow motion across the road. You know what I mean? It was just like the boys in suits. What a fucking feeling! Except for my one mate who didn't know how to tie a tie. Now he has a father, so I don't quite understand what happened there. He just tied a knot. Just like a knot. Not even like you would do with a gift or anything where you do a bow. It was just a knot, as in to secure something. I went, dude, what the fuck is it? He was just saying tie. I go, you look like Ebenezer Scrooge, you dick. Give it here. So, but it's one of those where you have to tie... I can't tie a tie knot on someone else. I had to take it, tie it on myself, and then take it off and give it to him. But it was devastatingly. It's just one of those where you go like left bit over right bit, put it under, and then just pull it. He looked like a goddamn fool. You could have killed him at any point just by grabbing either part of the tie and just pulling it.
All right, let's. You want to grab that,
That's
Polly?
my story.
Yeah.
Funny how?
There we go.
How am I funny? I'm funny how? I mean,
Where's
funny
Watch
like I'm a clown, I amuse you? What the fuck are you looking at? What the fuck?
Steve Dave, thank you very much for the 1350 and the good fellow Otter. With no comment at all. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do?
Make up stuff that he said.
Every third silence.
Every third silence. I'm going to. Somebody said in chat earlier on. Yeah, there we go. Somebody said earlier on that they got censored by YouTube for George Washington and James Madison quotes, and I'm like, what? Especially my boy Madison, because like George Washington is, clearly the superhero of the two, but James Madison is a sadly underrated founding father. So for every blank donation I get, I'm just going to read a James Madison quote. Okay,
I like it. Yes.
Yeah. If our nation is ever taken over, it will be taken over from within. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. James Madison is, like I said, he's usually right about what he's saying. Author of the Constitution. The man knows his stuff. Thank you very much, Mr. Madison. Thank you very much, Steve Day, for the 1350. Greatly appreciated. I feel birthing today.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, let's keep moving. We got two
Rapidly
upgrades
approaching that
we
big 4-0, huh? Woo.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel you, bro. I forgot how old I was the other day. I went on my 37 or 38. I had to Google it.
Warp Tour is rumored to be returning next year. Live Nation might be involved, but
the song Rock Show by Blink-182 is going to be relevant again. The summer at the Warp Tour. Oh, God damn it.
Dangerously cheesy for $13.
Nice. I can appreciate that.
That's dope. I like that.
If you're
name.
a real man, you'll snort the fucking flaming cheesy dust.
Yeah, what do you?
You'll snort the worm, mate, if you're a real man.
Don't do it. Someone will do that. Don't.
I'm sure someone already has. Fucking hell.
I saw a tweet that went with this one that said, if you are over 30, don't think you can go to Vans Warp Tour again.
Is it, what's the, I've only heard references of this. Is it like
It's
insane?
like a giant skater punk, used to be a skater punk music festival, like Blink-182, shit like that. Like early aughts alt music.
Why are you running?
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay? Insufflated Cheeto dust through $12 with no message. Insufflated? Insufflated? What does that mean? But it means $12. Thank you very much, insufflated Cheeto dust. I'm fucking define insufflated.
Daniel says we're all 50 now. Speak for yourself, buddy.
Blow or breathe it. All right, so it's okay, right. So it's someone breathing Cheeto dust on someone. Sounds sexy. Thank you very much for the $12. Cheeto dust me daddy. So Warp Tour's back, eh?
That's what
you
they're
going
saying.
soon? Now you've got
not.
your festival legs, you know?
Nah, probably not.
Nah, leave that one.
This is
Why
never
Blink
my...
182? Like, are you guys big Blink 182 fans?
They're okay.
I mean, take off your pants and jacket was top tier for them. Everything afterwards, I'm not really into. I find myself, as I get older, I find myself getting like really annoyed with their lyrics. There's a song that starts, I hear the phone, it rings so violently. How the fuck does a phone ring violently?
If a phone rings, it's violently because I never want to pick up the phone if I can help it.
Always keep it on silent, right? It's
I
like
literally do, yeah.
Your ringtone is
wow.
someone going, come on in!
My phone is
I just
literally
watched a
never
Cheetos
not on
commercial in
vibrate.
British. Huh.
I'm not even 30
And that-
yet. Don't curse me. Grow up.
The whole Miss You song from Blink-182, no, I wasn't into that.
I wish I could do a British accent. I'd make fun of Drunkle right now.
You should.
You can do a British accent.
You just have to hear a Brit talk.
He can't do a British accent.
You can't.
No, it's just,
Did you say you can't or you can't? I don't know.
Yes.
I heard
I did.
Kant. I don't know. I'm not sure.
What, the Immanuel Kant?
That's what. Yeah,
Wow.
that's exactly what came to mind. It's like Immanuel Kant because it's like,
He's into ethics. Who
Yeah.
knew?
Turkey Slurpee.
Not
Been
much
a
for
minute.
kids anymore. No. But this is for. Damn it. At least 5 male inmates transferred to Minnesota's women prison, including 2 pad.
Oh, it's that thing that's not happening.
Talk about stuff for kids, huh?
Yeah, right. Oh my God! Look at the first one. Jeez.
Look at all of them.
All right, again, tag yourself.
wow.
I am number 1.
Yeah.
No, I got more hair than that. Up top anyway.
Up top.
Yeah.
It was the Iggy Pop is number 2.
I think that is Iggy Pop, yeah.
Oh God! Why did you say that?
He's got his shirt off as well. That is so
you
Iggy
could have
Pop.
just left it alone. Why did you?
You know, he actually looks better in this picture than he has recently. Is Iggy Pop still alive?
Unfortunately so.
No way is he still alive. Oh my God.
He might not be, but his nipples are still kicking.
77 years old. Oh, here we go.
Jesus. It's time to put a t-shirt on, Iggy.
The Survival of Iggy Pop, written a couple of years ago.
Oh, every time! Every time! Well, why are you doing like you're squirting milk into Homelander's mouth, Iggy? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, that's fantastic.
Stop it!
You want to grab
Get
that
some
one real
help.
quick, Polly?
Was that it?
You want to grab that real quick?
Grab what?
It.
That dono that
When,
just came through.
why does this keep happening?
How old are you today?
Never mind.
Have we been streaming with Joe Biden all this time?
No, I mean, just I don't know. I have OBS open, and I've had him open this whole time. What the fuck is going on? What donation came up then? If you're not telling a lie,
Turkey Slurpee.
really?
Yep.
Hold on.
I actually said it's been a minute when it played.
Turkey Slurpee.
Choke, bitch.
Ah!
I just violently ringing phone. Thank you for the $13.
God damn it!
I who simply sent blank message, which means that's right. It's time for another James Madison quote. Hold on here.
Yeah, technically, yeah. All right.
Come on, fucker. Where's my? I had him up. Okay, here we are. Okay. James Madison quote: "The future and success of America is not in this Constitution, but in the laws of God upon which this Constitution is founded." Oh,
Sage words.
based,
Yeah.
based Madison.
Oh,
Okay.
you couldn't say that nowadays. Oh.
No,
I
no,
know.
no.
Well, I mean, there's nothing that should be shocking about that. It's like the laws of the United States have a basis in the Judeo-Christian worldview. Yeah, lighten up. What's the big deal? No one said you had to be a
Right.
believer. It just
All right, let's keep moving.
all right.
The like button, all that fun stuff. A man in California was charged with killing 81 animals in a 3-hour shooting rampage.
Oof.
This is just a hunter. This sounds like something Peter would write about a hunter.
No, I think this guy, oh, we could just read it. Including miniature horses, goats, and chickens pled not guilty.
No! What did the miniature horse do?
Vicente Arroyo, 39, made his first appearance in court Tuesday in Monterey County. Ugh. So he just started shooting up, farm animals? What a dick. Uh-oh. Did I lose Discord?
No.
Oh. A petting zoo? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, I saw that pop up on screen, but no sound from it.
See, something's going wrong today. Something's. Wait, see, I heard nothing.
I didn't hear
looked over
anything
there.
either. I just saw it.
All right, looks like I have to. But that's the $5 donation, and I've been cursed with my $5 donations. You know that. So I'm going to give you what's one that doesn't come up a lot. Oh, I know.
Is it Gamerwood?
No.
No.
I'm going to pick one of my favorites.
All right, let's.
I want. She got a great ass. Oh, brilliant. That's a solid notification.
If
Doc,
we're
thanks for
gonna-
the $5.56. Are we reading every third or just for
No, that's
dollar
just for
donation?
Steve.
Nah, it's just Steve Dave. Just Steve.
Oh, that's just for Steve Dave entirely. Oh man, you've been isolated for honor, Steve Dave. As long as we're doing quotes, here's one of my favorites and carries much truth. The Industrial Revolution and its consequences have been a disaster for the human race. Whoa. Okay. I don't know. I like the steam engine. I'm a pretty big fan, actually.
You a big fan of the steam engine, Polly?
I like this. Yeah, absolutely.
How old are you again?
I put all them children to work instead of lazing them out, part of the surplus population,
I got
residing in all
censored
them
for
poor
posting
houses.
A poly word on Sin's Discord. Yeah. Yes, that is correct. You can't say that on my Discord. I have a really big main Discord, and I don't want to get it banned because some poly word feels like he has to write poly words.
That makes sense to me.
I actually have a new polyword donation, but it's not active because it's Friday. It's not my channel, so.
Oh, thank you.
But it's your birthday.
But yeah, right. But that's okay. If you want to honor me on my birthday, you can hit that big $25 donation. I'm gonna play it at the end of the stream if nobody fucking picks it. For God's sake, I want that one
No,
played.
don't tell him that. Don't tell him that because now they're going to be like, oh, I don't have to pay $25 to see it.
No, they do have to pay $25 to see it.
Of
just
course
like,
they do.
Oh, fuck. You know what? We need the Violence Cat to get Polly the happy birthday song.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could be done with that. Could totally be done with that.
I'm pulling up the video right now.
Let's go.
Let's get moving. A 38-pound rescue cat, Crumbs, gets stuck in a shoe rack while trying to escape from fat camp.
38 pounds.
Look at this fat
Holy
fuck.
shit!
Wow.
Oh my
Big kitty.
God.
Good Lord.
Yes, Mama Yikes, that is exactly the one I'm talking about.
That is like a baby.
Look at the
I don't know. No,
Oh
babies aren't.
my God!
Babies are not that heavy, honestly. That's bigger than a baby. That's a couple twin babies, plural.
That's like a 5-year-old.
Right?
And
his
Big Gamer Cat,
face.
listen, hey, if my channel hasn't gone down, so it'll be fine.
No, I'm talking
it'll be
about my
fine.
Discord.
Oh, but polywords over on a Discord will end up getting
Oh,
yeeted?
dude, Discord is very stringent when they want to be.
Well, I guess
Oh,
when
really?
they want to be, it would have to be because Eve's server
body
is
is
absolute.
Zed with no comment. Thank you. Perfectly timed donut check.
Said it all.
Nice.
Look at that fat fuck.
I know it's a photo, but I can hear its labored breathing.
Right? Imagine that cat when it starts snoring. Holy shit. You tell him, Steve Dave, thank you for the $9.50 and the cursed duck. Greatly appreciated.
So
You, buddy.
ashamed.
Ooh. Steve Dave, with no message, so you get a James Madison quote as well.
Oh, hey, yep. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Look at that poor kitty. Just like help him. He looks so sad. Like
Yeah, but then you go to the next. You look at this one, you're like, oh, I feel sorry for him. But then you go to the next one, you're like, you fat fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So see, Dave, your Madison quote is, "Disarm the people. That is the best and most effective way to enslave them."
Ah,
Nice.
yeah.
Madison for the win. Thanks, DJ.
A California female senator used male staffer as sex slave and forced him to perform sex acrobatics that left him injured.
What is a sex acrobatic?
That is a really good question.
Yeah.
But that's a
Is it
hell of
is
a
that
headline.
diving off of a diving board into a very small, wet hole?
Honestly, I don't think I want to know.
Look at her. I'm assuming that's the her on the left there, 2024.
Sure.
Would you do sex acrobatics for that?
No.
No. Just straight in Susie for me, if anything.
Yeah, if my tip got anywhere near there, it'd have to be certain circumstances.
Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Doc for $5 says motherfuckers in Springfield praying to the voodoo gods to find that fat cat.
Oh, if that's not a glimpse into the future, I don't know what is.
Excellent work, Doc.
Confirms its first case of monkeypox in a current outbreak.
No, it's Mpox now. You can't say monkeypox, remember, it's Mpox.
Mpox.
Yeah.
Mpox.
Mpox. Dippa-dappa
Don't. Just let it lie dead. Don't poke it.
Don't
There we
poke
go.
the mop.
If he hollers, let him go. Just kidding. Grab a stone, throw him at the wall, throw him everywhere you go. Never let him go. Then you. Whoa.
As Yikes Monarch and fellow September birthday, I would like the Veride song For My People.
Yes! Yes!
And you shall receive, Polly.
Do it.
Nice.
Happy Veride. This, if you are unaware, the man on the left here is a world-renowned one-handed keyboard player.
Yeah. He's been doing sexual acrobatics for the lady on the right.
Oh, you should see some of the messages that got leaked from this fella about eating poop from one of her support. Anyway.
No!
Oh,
no!
yes.
No!
There were phrases such as, I praise your holy Christian white ass, and I quote, twerk on my face quickly. Also, quote, I want your ham farts.
Did you just ham fart me, bro?
Ooh. Hell yeah.
Happy Veride, Polly. You want to see a little kiss?
Thank you very much.
Happy birthday, baby.
Duck that head down. I'm not kissing you.
Yeah, it just goes
No,
to the forehead.
the poop eating was not with her. It was one of her viewers that he was talking to
That
about
does
it.
not make it better.
Anyway, Mpox.
Poop is poop.
Pox. I'm getting major Ashley from the Boys vibe from that bitch. Right? Oh, fuck. I took down the article already. Damn it.
CTP, thank you for the $4 and the Paratrooper Kitty. A to the AA, it's AAA. I got the new Space Marines game, and it's time to slay the vermin that is the Tyranids. Yeah, I don't
Get
know
it.
people that have picked up that game, man. They're super excited to play. So it's like,
Yeah, it looks awesome.
What game was that? I saw it, but I don't remember.
Space Marines 2, baby.
Ooh, I might have to get my hands on that one.
If
It's
you
a
like
bit,
Vermintide, you'll love this.
It's a bit on the costly side here, there, but
Yeah,
I think you're looking at.
They saw like a week ago and it saved up their little dollars, and they got it, man. They're happy.
Yeah.
I'm waiting patiently for Sparkling Zero. I'm gonna do Chain Together with Drunkle, and then Sparkling Zero will consume.
Oh, we're doing Chain Together. Yeah. We'll have a play date. We got to fucking sort this shit
I
out.
would
Right?
word that differently, but yeah,
What? All right.
that's an
Look
upgrade.
on my face.
And I want to give one to Drunkle, but I'll take it instead.
Okay.
There we go. A New York police commissioner resigns amid a federal probe. Hey, can you make yourself look less guilty, please? Jesus fucking Christ.
What? He looks like Groucho Marx. What's the problem?
He does not look like Groucho Marx.
I can't. The picture's so small. I mean, maybe he does. It looks like he's got like glasses and big eyebrows. So I went Groucho Marx.
We are almost 20% to goal, guys. Thank you very much. Remember, a
Dig ain't
25
that picture. I
dono
want to see what I
to
wanna see.
anybody will get an upgrade. Polly has a new 25. All
Damn
the
right.
Streamlabs are listed down below, and it's a birthday party tomorrow. So we're celebrating today and getting all of the upgrades. You hear that, chat?
Yeah, I will be celebrating my birthday tonight for tomorrow because it'll be tonight tomorrow. So if you can't be there tonight, you can celebrate my tomorrow tonight.
So here's
That
the
makes
thing
sense.
that's absolutely not happening. Haitian migrants capture geese in Springfield, Ohio, according to police reports. Plural. But remember,
The thing is, right, it's not happening, right? Which, I mean, the thing, like, this is following the presidential debate on Tuesday of last week, of this week, sorry, where they fact-checked Donald Trump as he said that they're eating pets in Springfield, Ohio, and then they let him finish his bit, and then they said, oh, by the way, that's not happening. And that happened quite a lot with old Donald right there. It never happened once with Kamala, which a lot of people are going, that's because she doesn't tell lies. She fucking did. But it is happening, which tells me that we're about 1 week away from it is happening, and that's why it's a good thing. Which means we're about 6 weeks away from here's why complaining about people eating your pets is white supremacy.
Oh, what's up, T-Tech? How you doing, buddy? Striker, bud. I didn't see you guys over there. Yeah, no,
Bathroom
you are
boys.
bang on. You are bang on. Literally, police body cam of the woman covered in blood and fur with her teeth. Yeah.
But also, though, right, capturing geese, what is wrong with that? Are you not allowed to do that? Like, I'd eat a goose.
I mean, in terms of eating it, yes. Just don't. No, you cannot hunt within city limits. They get regulated the shit out of that.
See, I did not know that. Okay, so you can't go to like Central Park and just like start fishing in a lake?
No.
No.
Is that like it's not allowed? See, I don't know. I'd be the worst fucking immigrant.
I would
man.
100% grab a wild goose that landed in my backyard. If I hit it with an air gun or like a suppressed 22 rifle, and like would I bring it in and pluck it and eat it? You're damn right I would. You're damn
Fuck
right.
yes.
Well, speaking of eating animals, a 4-foot-long snake throws up 2 other snakes, including a rattlesnake.
Oh, that sounds like an omen for something, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's a snake.
That's like
eat
end of the
snake
world shit. That worries me.
Oh man, Canadian geese have a lot of parasites. You know what? I 100% believe that. I would cook the shit out of a wild goose that I got. 100%.
I mean, you're not eating it raw. Hey, you got to cook it.
Somebody went goose hunting and they got a whole bunch, and so they gave away some geese at campus. Where it's like, they sent it out through the email system. It's like, I have some geese. Yeah, I have some geese and ducks, if all frozen, if anybody wants one, and they were in like the freezer in the department refrigerator. And I got one, and oh man, I cooked the hell out of that fowl. Because it's like it's a wild goose, man.
Yeah,
there's
chewy.
A guy I know. He goes pheasant hunting, and he loves it. So he'll get like a couple of pheasant for himself, but then he'll be like, "Look, I've got like 17. Does anyone want a pheasant?"
No,
and you'd be like, "Yeah, brilliant, mate." No, but I mean, you got to know the guy. But the thing, like, he'll just drop it off early in the morning. So you open up your front door, and there's just a pheasant tied to the handle.
I love that. That's so Victorian.
It's awesome. Yeah, it's awesome.
I mean, it makes me think that there was an employment back in Victorian times. He was a pheasant tire. I mean, what does that mean? The delivery
What
boy.
does it sound like?
Yeah,
he's a pheasant tires
tires, and
he knows all the knots.
Yeah.
Let's keep moving. Come meet one of the organization.
Right.
Whoa.
Try again.
We still here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am.
What's the problem?
Everything just blacked out for me for a second.
Oh.
I saw. Yeah,
come meet one of the organizations being paid hundreds of millions of your tax dollars to traffic the illegal immigrants to Ohio. as Springfield, Ohio is being crushed under the weight of 20,000 Haitian migrants, a city of 60,000 people. So,
Wow.
yeah. The government contractor called the National Youth Advocate Program is raking in $160 million per year to settle these migrants. So they're just dumping them off in small towns.
Jesus.
Screens go black.
Lock
Yeah,
up your-
that's exactly what just happened, Zach.
Lock up your dogs, lock up your cats.
Look at that. $1.16 million for the CEO.
That's going to that's like a single person.
Yeah,
Jesus
it's
Christ.
one human being. Thank you. Tax-funded human smuggling. Well, this, again, is what I would classify as human trafficking.
Yeah, it is.
But it's
100%. Like,
government
it doesn't
funded.
need to be. Everyone is, because of the way the interwebs work, it's like human trafficking is now sex trafficking. If you're not sex trafficking, you're not human trafficking. They just don't look at it like that anymore.
You've got to step your game up. Yeah.
Yeah, if you've moved, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I'll keep pounding that drum till I fucking break it. Our news entertainers are not fit for purpose as journalists anymore, and they haven't been for a while.
Oh, no.
I mean, that won't hit the news, but a few immigrants showing up in Martha's Vineyard, it's the end of the fucking world, and we need to talk about it for a week straight. My God, they're using human beings as pawns in their disgusting political chess game. But this is fine. This is what. There's nothing to be seen here. You sure about that? Hello?
Hello.
Okay. All right.
It's two separate rules based on your class as a citizen. Like, if you are a small Ohio town resident, well, guess what you got to deal with. But if you live in Martha's Vineyard, well, guess what will be national news if it's imposed on you.
Think about the claim from the Martha's Vineyard town folk. We don't have the infrastructure to deal with these people. And any news entertainer worth their salt should have said, and the Texas towns that you want them to stay in do?
Oh, I mean, Springfield, that's a town of 60,000, is 20,000. So 1/4 of the populace of the town now are Haitian immigrants. That's insane.
And you guys are investigative journalists. Why don't you know who is responsible for making this decision? Somebody had to say they're going there, and either it was their idea or they signed off on it. Somebody had to sign the orders. Somebody. Don't tell me that it just happened as a matter of like random decision making and nobody's really certain the decentralized location the idea came from. That's bullshit. No, it's just they got transported there somehow. Who authorized the transportation on top of which? This is fine. This makes sense. This many people going to this small of a place, and they totally have the infrastructure for it, I'm certain.
But this isn't happening, remember?
Yeah.
And if it is, it's a good thing. I mean, you call them sex traffickers. I call them Democrat voters.
No, I thought you were going to say traveling intimacies.
That too. Traveling intimacy. Oh, fuck. We got to steam through. We got 15 minutes left on the time. Ohio was sending troopers and $2.5 million to a city that has seen an influx of Haitian migrants. I thought this was an
Why is Ohio?
This
Why do
isn't
they even
happening.
want this?
Why are you bringing up fake news, Sin? This isn't happening. We were told.
Extra state troopers, $2.5 million to deal with.
Why troopers? To force them back on the buses to go somewhere else? Where did they come
Hopefully.
from? The Haitian immigrants certainly didn't land in Ohio as their first stop in the country.
Yeah, on accident.
Wait a minute. That would be my number one question. It's like, where'd they come from? Like, what airport did they depart from? Okay, well, they're going back there.
Just leave them at the fucking airport.
No, I would respond with the same thing. Much like the people in Martha's Vineyard complained, and I completely agree with their position. We do not have the infrastructure to support these people. And it was fine for them, and I understand, and I agree with their position. Martha's Vineyard and Ohio, Springfield, stand in solidarity together against this kind of human trafficking. That would be the claim over and over and over again. The people of Martha's Vineyard, we stand in absolute solidarity with their decision, and we are going to follow their lead.
Yeah.
Send them back to where they came from.
Yeah.
It's like, we don't want our name being brought in, and then just no, we stand in solid. We appreciate your, your humility in your claim, but no, you set the standard and we agree with it. We are going to follow your pattern. Just don't let it go. Love bomb them. Yeah. Thank you, Martha's Vineyard, for showing us the way.
Hashtag save the cats. Judge dismisses 2 charges against Trump in the Georgia case. This happened yesterday, I believe.
An OAM reports on it. Nice.
It won't matter, though, will it? People are still going to be going 34 times felon, 34 times felon. It doesn't matter how many get dismissed.
No.
The headlines have happened. People have made their minds up.
And news entertainers, as I've watched CNN, they're voting for a convicted felon. And I'll say the amount of people that are going to vote for Donald Trump, a convicted felon, there's always someone who chimes in with that. Mostly Van Jones, that ridiculous, bald, fake commie prick.
Yeah, it's the attitude toward criminals is wild.
Yeah, I love the turnaround on that as well. Like, because if it was anyone else who was a convicted felon, they'd be like, well, I mean, why shouldn't they have a chance?
Yeah.
Why shouldn't they run for president? But it's just orange man, bad, votes to the left.
That's all that really matters at the end of it. I'm getting really bad lag right now.
I mean, look at how people are with Trudeau as well. And I mean, you've got to be a piece of shit to justify anything he does now. But his whole blackface back when he was in college. If you bring that up.
What are you talking about? He did it when he was fucking 32 years old at the last time.
Oh, was it? Oh, gee, I didn't know
when he dressed up as the Indian man?
Yeah, was it? He was 32?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
When he was a teacher at a private college when he was dressed up as the Indian man, when he brown-faced. Yeah.
But then people are like, oh, come on, guys. Look, he's changed. So with that, it's fine. As long as you're on...
And he blamed white privilege that he didn't understand it was wrong.
Sly move. Yeah. As well. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Immediately after saying, I remember, I'll never forget it. It's like, I personally take responsibility for this. He was because of white privilege. I didn't, man, that's not taking.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
That is such a politician move.
Yeah. I personally take responsibility that society did this to me. Yes. Okay, great.
As long as you're on the blue side of red, mate, you can do what the fuck you want.
Yeah, you just have to have the right vote.
I blame white privilege. That is a baller move.
And he got away with it.
I think I like him a little bit more now. That's brilliant.
Dad of Ohio boy killed by a Haitian migrant said he wishes his son had been killed by a 60-year-old white man so people would leave immigrants alone.
What? That's not real.
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
After recent comments. I wish that my son, Aiden Clark, was killed by a 60-year-old white man. And I bet you never thought anyone would ever say something so blunt.
Because what? No!
But if that guy killed my 11-year-old son, the incessant group of hate-spewing people would leave us alone. The last thing that we need is to have the worst day of our lives violently and constantly shoved in our faces. But even that's not good enough for them. They take it one step further. They make it seem as though our wonderful Aiden appreciates your hate, that we should follow their hate. And look what you've done to us. We have to get...
I know it's overused, but literally the only word that comes to mind when hearing this is cuck.
It's one thing to use a child's death for political purposes. It's quite another to use your own child's murder for political purposes. Like, what the hell is going through this guy's head? Okay, I'll get a benefit of the doubt here because it's going to fuck you up. You've just lost your child. Maybe you're not thinking straight. You better not be thinking straight, mate, because that is a fucked up thing you just said right there.
That is
it sort of
terrible.
is and it sort of isn't. I would take it's extremely hard for anybody who's lost a son or lost their parent or something, a sibling, their wife, their husband. Do you really want to be asking them about anything? You should really probably be leaving them the hell alone,
Leave 'em
right?
alone.
Like,
Yeah, agreed,
there was
yeah.
an interview I saw with Kyle Rittenhouse like 3 months ago where he was talking about, I wish these people would just back off, and taken parts of his statement, like as he was being interviewed, as clips. It could sound like, I want all of you to fuck off. It was the worst day of my life, because people are still like YouTubers and other people. Like, he's not being specific about who he's talking about. You don't know, like, for all you know, like conservative outlets, like, hangers on, orbiters, people that are just looking to make money and sensationalize the thing, have been knocking on this guy's fucking door, and he doesn't even know them. How the hell did you even find out at my address? Saying, would you like to talk about your dead son and how Kamala Harris is the worst person who ever lived? Be like, no, fuck off, get out of here, you pariah. Like, do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. It's, why are you asking anybody who's lost their child or whatever the fuck in any kind of situation like this anything? They're sort of busy, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, leave them to it, for Christ's sake. There's a mourning is a process, and it takes as long as it takes. Don't put them up on a stage. And also, if you could wish one thing, what would you wish? I wish he was killed by a white guy instead. What? How about, I wish my son wasn't killed? How about, did that one cross your fucking mind, mate?
Like, I hear what you're saying, Sin. To me, it would be like, if you're not willing to stand up for the obvious thing of, like, random immigrant that wouldn't have been out in the streets otherwise, yeah, I guess. But, like, if you come up with something like this, I don't think it's really untoward to assume, hey, look, you're feeling kind of bad. I'm not taking what you're saying seriously. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
There's no real reason to take what he's saying very harshly. It's like, yeah, you're knuckling under. Maybe this is his way of trying to get everyone to go away and just leave him alone. Who knows? But I'm not taking what you're saying seriously. Not at all.
Because it's just such a fucking ridiculous thing to say. To begin with, he shouldn't be. I agree with you. He shouldn't be saying anything. You should be sat at home with your wife. You should be mourning.
Yeah.
Don't turn this into a stunt, and don't let anyone else turn this into a stunt either.
And it becomes the thing of
Yeah.
why do you even, why is this being popularized and this clip being sent around? Because I saw this clip myself and from a different location. And it's like, because it's useful for the narrative. It's like, sir, do you realize that there are pariahs that would agree with your statement that are now popularizing it? Like, no matter how you talk, you're serving somebody's fucking interest, whether they suppress what you say or popularize what you say. So say nothing. Aren't you busy? I'm sure you are. Go deal with that.
Yeah.
It's again, it's all the context of it, I guess.
Election year, man.
I hate him. Speaking of, from the New York Post, Trump is rattled as well-prepared Harris gets help from ABC debate moderators in a 3-on-1.
All over the world, crime is down. All over the world except here. All over the world, crime is down. All over the world except here. Crime here is up and through the roof. Despite their fraudulent statements that they made, crime in this country is through the roof. And we have a new form of crime. It's called migrant crime. And it's happening at levels that nobody thought possible.
President Trump, as you know, the FBI says overall violent crime is actually coming down in this country. But Vice
Excuse
President,
me. It is. Yeah, that's because major cities just don't report. Wasn't it something like Seattle? Polly, we talked about this. Wasn't it Seattle or one of those left coast cities that hasn't reported crime in like 3 years?
Yeah. No, yes. Did you see Kamala's look? Like, she looked, right? You see the eye contact. She looked at the moderator. She went, no, and looked at the moderator like
that right there.
Hand it over to me. Make a comment.
As you know, the FBI
hand it over to me.
Yep.
Well, now, Sin, I've just sent you a link. It's to Google Images, but an image will come up. I want you to have a look at that, and I want you to have a look at the earrings that Kamala is wearing.
I've seen this. I don't think it's the same thing.
Looks very similar.
Possible.
President Trump, as you know, the FBI says
The audio earrings, it's possible. I don't know. All right, guys, what do you think?
I've seen like 15 fucking stories talking about the conspiracy theory that ultra MAGA people are blah, 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 blah.
Oh, so it might be real. Okay.
Yeah. And so they seem to have mobilized the voice network pretty quickly.
as overall violent crime is
very sus. Very sus.
actually coming down in this country. But Vice
Excuse me,
President
the
Harris,
FBI they were defrauding statements. They didn't include the worst cities. They didn't include the cities with the worst crime. It was a fraud.
I mean, he's not wrong. I wouldn't put it past them, me neither.
It was a shit show of a debate on both sides anyway. Like
the Harris campaign officially requests for a triple wide podium for Kamala and the moderators for the next debate.
The Republican National Committee, like the RNC, if they're really worried about Trump's performance and they really think that any of this is the case, there's a way to handle it. There are multiple outlets to perform debates. You can do what Joe Biden did. I mean, Joe Biden couldn't have had it his way any fucking more than he did. This, if you don't think that this ABC and the way that the ABC moderators performed and acted was a direct result of Donald Trump and Joe Biden's debate, then you're out of your fucking mind and you're not paying attention. These things are done in response to stuff. Why would they go this fucking hard just for Kamala, like in a vacuum? They wouldn't. It would just be like, maybe Kamala's going to perform. It cannot be repeated what happened to Joe Biden. You remember the discussion afterwards. It was like national mourning how bad Joe Biden had done. We are not going to have this repeat. No matter what, Kamala Harris is going to look good. It was the fault of the moderators. Don't you remember in that Joe Biden debate? It's like the moderators let Donald Trump just run roughshod over, the poor old cognitive declining man that we denied had any cognitive decline at all only a week before. If you're the RNC, the way to respond to this is ABC will never host one of our debates ever again. That's the end of the story. Well, don't you think? No, listen, our position has been made clear. That is it. ABC is not fit for purpose in holding debates. What they did was absolutely unprofessional. The only way forward is to never have a debate hosted by them ever again. They go, oh, well, we are standing up. We're speaking the fucking truth to the power and blah, 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 blah. But no, you are cut off. Never again. 20 election cycles from now, never again. That is a way. You used to be like, hit him in the pocket, hit him where it counts, punch him in the wallet. That's where it counts. Imagine the amount of millions of dollars of advertising dollars that they brought in just by hosting this debate. You hit them in that way. RNC, you guys, you want to talk about cucks? There's cucks. These guys act like they have no fucking power. Joe Biden, a senile old pants-shitting fucking man who actually wears fucking diapers and needs the support of an entire national news media to make people think that he's not, completely ill fit for the fucking job. And he needs that level of fucking defense. And this guy's campaign could demand all of these particulars. No audience. It needs to happen in this way. This many fucking questions and all of these particulars. And you guys go along with it. You don't think you have the ability to demand certain things? Like
but they
never
won't.
Fucking going again with the fucking people that acted that unfucking professionally? Say no. Never again. Never these guys. And everyone else will be like, holy shit. If we push it as far as those ABC fuckers did, we're fucked. These RNC guys are just fucking crazy. They're into fucking lifelong fuck yous. Yeah, we are. As long as we're alive, fuck you forever.
There were two major takeaways from the debate that I took. Like, in earnest, I made a joke tweet where it's about how they're not allowed to fact check Kamala, et cetera, et cetera. But number one was exactly what you just said there, that the RNC will never hold anybody to account because they don't want the negative press from it. But even they're going to get the negative press either way.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
100%. What are you guys thinking? They're going to say something good about you? Have you not been watching the news for the last 5 fucking years?
And number two was that Kamala Harris is completely incapable of any form of diplomacy.
Yeah.
Like, Scribe brought it up, and I thought it was an amazing point that she wants to act morally disgusted that Trump talked to America's enemies while he was in office. Like, okay, what do you think you're going to have to do when you're in office?
That was an excellent point by Scribe as well. Yeah, she's going to have to talk to world leaders that she doesn't agree with.
There is a chick that hangs out on the second channel. She is, I think, I don't remember, but she's some form of official lawyer, something like that. But she says that a lot of the stuff from like Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, and all these other countries is really toned down to make the public consumption of their oil and good more palatable. And Kamala's going to know what they are toning down, but she's still going to have to do it. She can't act morally outraged about having to talk to the House of Saud or any of those people.
But that's to say that, you know, her moral outrage is actually genuine. She'd be fine once she gets if and when she gets the position. She'll be absolutely fine doing it. It's just she at the moment has to act morally outraged, as, you know, the comparison to Trump, who goes, yeah, I spoke to them. Of course I spoke to them. She got, what, you spoke to them? You piece of shit? But her acting outraged is going to, I mean, it's not going to sway anyone who's you know, on the fence voters, but it is going to solidify how people feel about her. Like, look, she's outraged because he's a prick. Like, she's going to have to, Taliban run Afghanistan. You're going to have to deal with them, Kamala. She knows that she's going to have to deal with them.
But I think
she
Polly
also knows that
brings
she
up,
has to act outraged about it.
and also, fantastic point, like, why doesn't the RNC say something? Why don't they go, your shit is so skewed, your moderators are literally jumping in the defense of one party, we will not let you host any more debates.
Yeah. And the question when asked, it's like, yeah, the Democrats don't figure out party lines. Yeah, they do. Oh, I'm going to reclaim my time. I'm going to reclaim my time because they're all following a fucking memo. Here's the answer. Well, don't you think it's a little strange for a national news source to be blah, 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 blah? Considering the way that they acted and as incredibly unprofessional as it was, they are never going to be hosting another RNC debate. And I completely agree with the RNC's decision on that. If a Republican news source had acted in this way, I would have expected you to do the same.
Yeah, there's a reason Fox hasn't hosted any.
Yeah, if you guys want to get into a position of like, well, isn't it going to be terrible when if the Democrats decide to do that, is it going to mean that nobody can host a debate? Listen, if nobody wants to host a debate, it's just going to be like the Biden presidency, when, where, and how, and in what way we debate is going to be decided exclusively by the candidate that the news media supports. That's exactly what we don't want. You guys are not fit for fucking purpose anymore. You want to sway elections to that degree? Then declare yourselves to be advocates. Declare yourself to be in support of the candidate that you actually are. Abandon this bullshit that you're objective journalists. Go ahead. The moment that you say we are advocates for Kamala Harris and we are in support of her and we will be voting for her, then go ahead and host the debate. Then everything that happens will be clearly understood as coming from two incredibly biased sources, that we are ridiculous fucking clowns and we are like the three podiums right here on screen. That this is really what's going on. These are because now we're stuck up in the conversation of like, oh, look how many times they fact checked Trump, but they didn't fact check Kamala. Why is this even a discussion when it's from two incredibly biased people that are out to get Trump as clearly what they're trying to do, and we're stuck in the conversation of going, they did it, and the response is no, they really didn't. And after all, here's the reason for that. The reason for that is they're incredibly biased on Kamala Harris's on the Democrat side. If they had put up a fucking ham sandwich, they would have fucking supported her the way they supported Kamala Harris. They don't give a fuck about this ridiculous dolt in the same fucking way that Kamala Harris, she acted morally outraged for the 5 seconds so they could report on it, so they could say that she pwned Trump. That's the only fucking reason. The moment she talks to a world leader that she just condemned Trump for, none of them are going to say fucking anything. We know that. And there's going to be some Republican, probably a fucking weirdo on the internet like us, who's going to say, wait a minute, I thought you said that. What? Moral consistency? You want moral consistency from the news media? What are you, fucking crazy? The moment something fucking violent happens, it's, Republicans pounce on this thing that really wasn't that bad. Fiery, but mostly peaceful demonstrations. Fuck off.
And in that vein, Doc threw $1, said, someone get this Otter a podium and a tiny mustache.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Doc.
Let's keep it moving. Kamala said, not true, that Roe allowed you to get abortions in the 8th and 9th month of pregnancy, so ladies called the clinics and found out how easy it is. We're not going to watch the video because it's rather disgusting, but you know what the deal is. Of course they were allowing this. Tim Walz actually stumped and ran with this. Wait, hold on. We got the loads. I gotta fucking go through and
my Streamlabs are down. Shit. Yeah, it's possible. I've heard that from other people. That sucks though.
I didn't see Drunkles pop up. Can we get a test slabs thrown to somebody so we know, please?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Trump falsely claimed during the presidential debate Tuesday that protesters took over a big portion of Seattle during the Capitol Hill organized protests in 2020.
You mean that thing that we saw?
Yeah, the thing that we made fun of for weeks.
Right. Okay.
Chaz Chop was just a bad dream.
Uh-huh.
It never happened. Don't worry about it.
And if it did, here's why it was a good thing.
Yeah.
You mean the summer of love?
Yeah.
It was...
Oh, I still got this queued up. We could still get happy birthdays.
Hell yeah.
Violence Cat. 4 takeaways from the Trump-Harris presidential debate. In the first debate between the two candidates, Trump and Harris sparred over abortion, the economy, the border, while avoiding new policy specifics. Harris distanced herself from Joe Biden as Trump tries to link them, which is the smartest move on both people's parts. The best thing Harris can do is try to distance herself as much as possible, but as VP, it's not going to go too well. And
Breaking
the smartest
news,
thing Trump
Kamala
can
Harris
do,
shakes hands with tyrant.
yes. And the smartest thing Trump can do is link them as hard as he can. Abortion focus, Harris and Trump clash on life issues. I didn't hear Trump once say that he was anti-abortion or would sign an abortion ban, but they're still running with the Trump abortion ban.
Of course. Well, of course.
Trump highlights tariffs as Harris touts her economic plan, which is really not a plan. She just kept saying, economy of opportunity.
It's a series of fanciful well-wishings. It's not a plan. What plan?
Yeah, there's no plan. There is no plan at all. Neither candidate outlined new policies.
It makes sense. It wins elections for Democrats. So, Donald Trump wants to control your body. Sure.
Well, why fix an issue when you can run on it? Trump was fact-checked 4 times. Harris was fact-checked 0 times. Moyer, however you say her name, Davis, pressed Trump for 6 follow-up questions. They pressed Harris for 0. Trump made 14 false statements while Harris made 16. But this is somebody else saying the moderators were completely irresponsible for fact-checking. But here's
like I
CNN.
said, the ABC, fuck you for life. Fuck you for life.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like those people aren't going to be the ones moderating. I don't care, because if it wasn't them doing it, it would have been somebody else. It was the decision on behalf of the director of news. It was a decision signed off by like a dozen people, I'm certain. Yeah, but none of those people are employed there anymore. I don't care. You have completely destroyed the credibility of your network and your entire news service for hosting debates for life. Well, don't you think that no, what did I just say? Like, if you don't hold your ground on this and don't even try it, why would any news service not think to do that again? Why wouldn't you, RNC, why wouldn't you expect this kind of treatment? The people who deserve to be grilled over this are the RNC and their complete lack of a reaction. We don't think Donald Trump did very well. Really? You agree with what the moderators did? Well, no, but you're not talking about that. You are fucking useless.
When this was on CNN, 1:33. Sure. This is real, by the way. Biden put on a Trump hat after the debate. Oh, shit, this is funny. It's over for Kamala. It's the cat from earlier. And here's the video of it. He's so gone. Tucker should host the next debate? No, Polly is 100% right when he says it should be hosted by college debate panels.
Yeah.
I think that is 100% the way it should be done.
And the thing that is hanging over their head is, I hate Donald Trump. Yeah, you pick the ones that win debate competitions because they are so obsessed with their rules and their order of operations and shit. Like, no, you're not allowed to talk right now. You ever seen them guys? It's fucking crazy. They're Nazis about their order. And it's like, good. People be like, is this the way a debate is supposed to go? Yes. How come I've never seen this in my adult life? That's a great question. You should ask yourself that and understand why news entertainers should not be hosting it. Why are they the ones hosting debates? They're clearly a bunch of fucking activists. Fuck them all. Fuck every last one of them, but especially ABC.
Yep. Widespread delivery problems with the U.S. mail could disrupt voting in the presidential election, officials say. That's interesting. Seems like they're starting their plans a little early. Update, he took the Trump hat and never gave it back. Honestly, he probably forgot he had it.
Yeah.
He probably forgot that he had it. We're getting into our last few articles here, guys. So smash a like, share it out, do that fun stuff. Streamlabs down below. 25 to anybody gets an upgrade. Violence Cat for a Veride song. And Polly has a new $25 dono that I am dying to see. Harris campaign silent on House bill banning contracts with Chinese military company amid Waltz ties. The House committee already expanded its investigation into China and walls on Thursday. So this stuff is already happening, and this dude's still just not in the White House. Interesting. It's just very interesting. Think about this. No living Republican vice president is voting for their party's nominee, Donald Trump. Honestly, knowing that Pence and these cats are voting against Trump, that kind of makes me want to vote for him more.
Pence, well, I mean, who cares? I mean, Jimmy Carter in his most deranged state was, sharper than Joe Biden was. Well, he was still serving as president. Because, let's face it, he's not serving as president anymore.
No. There we go. Take a look at this. Oh, no sound.
They care about is the ability to continue to fight pointless wars, because that's where all the money is. That's where all the money is. And if you don't believe it, maybe you haven't checked your phone today to see that Dick Cheney and his horrible daughter have endorsed Kamala Harris. Dick Cheney. Now, why is that? What does Dick Cheney have in common with Kamala Harris? And it's really interesting, actually, because they're constantly telling us that the divides are along race and gender. And they were always telling us Dick Cheney is this rich white guy and Kamala Harris is this oppressed woman of color. They've got nothing in common. But actually, they have everything in common, because they're both neocons. That's exactly right. They have everything in common. And it tells you what a lie this race and gender stuff is. That's not the divide. The divide is in your heart. And if you think it's okay to kill people in order to get rich, you're on their side. And if you don't, you're on our side. No matter.
Man puts forward a compelling argument. But I have titular articles that are aimed at you, Polly. And it's called The Dinner's Revenge. From being hunted in the streets to enacting revenge. Crazed river otter nearly drowns child after dragging them underwater at marina.
Crazed.
Otters can be territorial and aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fuck with this shit. Also fair.
Known fucking better.
You should have fucking known better. The child, who was not identified publicly, was treated at a local hospital. But
not identified publicly. He's afraid of the otters coming for him again.
But there was more otter violence or dinner revenge.
More?
Jogger left bloodied, dazed and crying after getting mauled by a gang of otters. Dude, I must have had 8 people.
Can you send me that link?
Article.
It's a jogger too. Oh my god!
I must have had 8 people send me this.
Holy shit, that is priceless. It's no one's gonna believe that's I know certain people are gonna be like, you AI generated this article. No, I didn't. It's a real New York Post article.
What the fuck, man?
The dinner is getting its revenge. That otter leave a mark. There's a poor girl. She got fucked up.
Jesus Christ.
Left bloody.
There's the otters scampering away.
Should have been sprinting. Did she piss herself?
Probably.
Opioid otters.
You would.
They were just looking for their next hit.
Yeah, that's like fucking 8 of them.
Fucking hell. Dance fighting up the road.
Wait, do we have a video of him scampering? I want to see him scamp.
There's some distressing content. I'm already distressed.
Warning. Distressing content. There they are.
They're going. Scupper, boys!
I thought this was part of the video.
We gotta get away from the law.
I have an upgrade, Sin. Thank you very much. A little fire sword, all that. Thank you, Gator Guy. Yeah. I'm ready to fight off the Otter horde.
Terran Root, I love it. Yeah, they were just patting that Otter down, looking for my wallet.
Look at that. That's 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7 of them.
They're not exactly nimble on the land, right? Look at them scamper. Like their run is so awkward.
1, 2,
they're
3,
river
4,
creatures,
5, 6, 7.
They
There
swim.
is 8 of them.
I feel like I could fuck up an otter. Like, what do you think is the maximum amount of otters you could successfully fight?
Apparently 7 is the top right now, because 8 fucks somebody up.
Oh man,
look at him go!
I love it.
Little fucking posse of dickheads. Where was this? Oh, Malaysia.
Oh, okay. Right.
You know, that makes much more sense.
Send in the Haitians.
Well, it's funny. There have been no credible reports of that happening, by the way.
Yeah.
You want to see something? A couple of palate cleansers that made me laugh way harder than it should have.
I love this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Did he boop him?
Yeah, he booped him.
He booped him, bro.
He booped him.
This guy's amazing, mate.
Yes. Oh man. Man, this guy knows how to get under people's skin. Holy shit.
Hey, you want? I have another cooking video.
Is she back? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm always down to cook.
Some filet mignon, or as Drunkle would call it, flaming yawn.
Flaming yawn. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
There's a pico.
Get in there.
Those mandolins are fucking terrifying.
Onions. Holy shit.
Have you ever used a mandolin?
No.
What are you guys looking at? Are you gay?
Things?
Were you looking at the food? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I just keep imagining what happens if she takes that fucking top off, man. It's gonna look like a grapefruit in a fucking stocking.
You can get hit with the fifth, twisted with the biscuit, blasted with the ratchet, jack with the Mach, body with the shotty, dump with the pump, rock with the clock, sprayed with the K, dome with the chrome, down with the pound, tap with the strap, whack with the gat, duster with the musket, tag with the mad, wet with the Intratech, bled with the lead.
Nice. Now I just
finished it. Yes.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Now all I want to see is violence.
Do it again.
Yeah, play it again. Look, we got a little violence line there. One more time.
One more time. All right.
2 more times.
There we go.
You can get hit with the fifth, twisted with the biscuit, blasted with the ratchet, jack with the Mach, body with the shotty, dump with the pump, rock with the clock, sprayed with the K, dome with the chrome, down with the pound, tap with the strap, whack with the gat, duster with the musket, tag with the mad, wet with the Intratech, bled with the lead.
So I was blessed. I got to see this while he was still working on it. And Paul, I remember you saying that you were not sure about what to do with the ending. And I got to say, mate, you smashed it, man. You brought that home beautifully right there.
The drop in 45 cases smoking.
Yes, perfect.
Now, this may be a big ask, but is there any chance at all we could see
of Iggy Pop putting his top back on?
There's no chance of that. Polly, that thing was fucking awesome, but can we follow that up with a wick? I think I need to see a wick now.
See, that's what I was fighting against. I was like, how do I outdo Mailman? How do I make that work? He was the guy
I mean,
that I
normally
was
you
like, I was like, I'm sparring with Mailman figuratively, right? I'm like, how do I do this? And I had my Vegas up, and then I came across that body count cut where he was listing off the ways he'll shoot you. And I was like, wait a minute, here's my musical cut. Now I just got to make it happen.
That was
The
dope.
guy from that place tipped $25. Greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for hitting that donation. I'm that guy, Here's some birthday money. Seamus sends his regards. He said that you would know what that means. And I do. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. And thank you, Seamus.
Nicely done. Sandwich.
Were those noodles?
That's onion.
Oh, those were the onions. Okay.
Oh, God damn.
Dude.
Cut it again. Cut it again.
Yeah.
Boobs and sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That was a lot of onions to break down to just some.
I like onions. I would enjoy that.
Will you stop talking about the food? I wonder about you two sometimes.
I don't know. It reminds me of those George Washington memes where it's like, stop, don't look at the titties, look in my eyes. Sandwiches are forever. You know what I mean? Like
That's true, though. Sandwiches are.
Well, you go full Costanza trying to get food and sex at the same time.
Hey, man, we all have dreams.
Mm.
All right. We are done with the show almost at our normal time, even though we started a half an hour early.
Somehow. What,
I know. You guys have anything you want to shill before we get out of here?
It's slap form of Saturday tomorrow over on twitch.tv/drunkenplays before I go out and get mightily watered down at the pub. We're continuing Untitled Goose Game. I finish.
Oh, okay. You know what? If we don't get to see it before we go out, I'm going to play the 9D01 here in a second. Polly, what do you got?
Well, later on tonight is the big birthday celebration happening at 11:30, and yeah, we're gonna get started on time. That's just like there's the link in the chat.
No, even you don't believe that,
right? Norbar at 11:30 p.m. Eastern. No, because I want to be live before we click over to midnight, so we can be like, yeah, holy shit, it's my birthday now. So celebrate tomorrow tonight, and so yeah, woo! So it's gonna be that kind of night. It's gonna be fun.
Awesome.
We should if you're going to play
are
it,
you sure about that?
We should put all of our violences back to back. Like start with Polly's, his new 25. Do your big wick, and I'll do take me to church. That's a perfect way to end the show. 3 lots of violence in a row.
Polly, get us going.
Hold on, quick. Bring up my browser here. Over here. Boom. Yeah, I'm gonna replay that guy from that place. Thank you very much.
You can get hit with the fifth, twisted with the biscuit, blasted with the ratchet, jack with the Mach, body with the shotty, dump with the pump, rock with the clock, sprayed with the K, dome with the chrome, down with the pound, tap with the strap, whack with the gat, duster with the musket, tag with the mag, wet with the Intratec, bled with the lead.
There it is.
All right.
Oh, now we don't get any play in Russia. Damn it.
Oh, darn.
They're going to block us again. You know that, right?
Drunkle?
Just realised it actually deleted it. So as you were doing that, hopefully this will work. Yes.
Works.
I was getting weird clicking in my left or my right headphone with that.
Oh, maybe like an otter is attacking you from the inside.
It's possible.
Get that checked
All right,
out.
guys.
Get it checked out.
Did we do the Where Will They Find Us next?
No. I'll tell you where they go. We're going to be back on Monday on the Drunken Uncle channel, 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. ST, 4:30 Central, 5:30 a.m. on Christmas Island. The Silence In.
Beautiful. Later, guys.
Woo! Have a good night, all. See you later. Literally.